Hi guys, welcome to this video. Is this too much? Is it too early to be this sort of Christmassy? I don't know. Let me know. Um, First video of December, hence all that. And first video in a series that I wanted to do on working with styrene. Really to start it all off, I want to keep them in bite-size bite-sized videos instead of going for like half an hour talking about one subject. I'm trying to cover a large amount of techniques and things to do with styrene. Instead, what I want to do is keep it to really short snippets, if you will, and then just put them in a big playlist, and then people can pick whichever bit they're particularly interested in. Is what I'm thinking. Just one more thing. People who are expecting Kibs Fibs on Sunday, I'm moving that to Thursday. I've just decided. Fibs, Thursdays. Screw it. So anyway, on with the videos. So what I wanted to cover on this first one was, why do people use styrene? It seems like a good starting point for this sort of thing. So me personally, one of the main reasons I use styrene is basically how it reacts to polycement and the strong bond you get from polycement. It allows you to build all sorts of things that you'd have no chance using other glues. Super glue is far too brittle. The fact that you can just bond two pieces of styrene together has a massive impact on the sort of things you can do with it. And because of that, people do all sorts with it. I mean, people make model planes, boats, remote control car modifications, that sort of thing, and then of course you've got the use of it in model kits, which again, because of the styrene and it fitting together, that works perfectly. So that's the main reason I use it, and of course I used it for many different projects. Just see if I can bring some up here. So we've got the infinity train I did. We've got my latest project is there. It's getting a bit cramped. We've got the fort that I did there for my orcs, and then we've got the boxes that I did for the small sort of business I ran. And all of that was possible because of the bond you get between plasticard. I think that is the main reason. Now, another possible reason is that you've got such a wide variety of products available, and it is readily available. You've got your sheets, you've got your rods, your tubes, your H-beams, your L-beams, your I-beams. The list goes on, just the sheer number of things you can get to build with. And then of course, if you're adding that to kits like model wargame kits, for example, that's already made of styrene, so polycement's going to bind that right in. It's perfect for kit bashing and scratch builds, simply because of that reason. It's really a case of chicken and egg on those two, really. Do people use it more because there's more supplies, or are there more supplies because a lot more people use it because it glues well? I don't know. Who knows? And finally, the last reason I think that people use styrene is because there's just a plethora of products for painting the stuff. There's tools designed specifically for it. I'll be doing another one of these videos specifically going on to the tools you can use. I've gone on a bit of a spending spree to buying tools to try and speed up my the way that I can produce things. Then you've got paints and primers that are specifically designed for it from games companies, all sorts. So I mean, all those together, I think you've got the perfect product for just building stuff. And you get a lot of people doing that. Like I say, model cars, remote control cars, so they can modify them, because I believe a lot of the base chassis that you get with model cars, remote control cars, that you build yourself, is made of styrene. So adding things to it is a doddle when you consider the stuff you can get for styrene. And yeah, nothing left. Well, also what I wanted to point out was the Styrene Engineers Facebook group that I've mentioned before is going on brilliantly. We've got, I think it is 20 people in that now, and we've started talking about the glues that people use, what projects they're working on, which is an obvious one. We've gone through the use of a guillotine, all sorts of stuff, and we're really sort of building up a knowledge base, and everybody's giving each other information. I mean, there's one guy who takes Sony TVs, he finds the ones that are made of styrene and just melts the plastic down and uses it for other things, which is just it's just unbelievable. So if that's the sort of thing you think you might be into, I'll put a link in the description. Head on over to Facebook and join Styrene Engineers. I try to keep up on people's requests and do it within hopefully within half an hour. Depends on if I'm looking at my phone or not, or if I'm doing stuff like this. So that was it really. First video. Hopefully it's a good start, and hopefully it's something that everyone's going to enjoy. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. There's a lot of information to impart, and tricks and things to go backwards and forwards. Also, if you've got any other things that you think you might be able to add to this video on why people use styrene to build things, pop them in the comments. I'm always keen to find out new reasons, and I can always do a revisit. I can always revisit the point and do another video anyway. So stay well, guys, and I'll see you next one.